You know, podcast. He did real good. He called it the right time every time.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Had that sensational brief run with the Giants in 2023, Tommy DeVito.
Well, he certainly had a little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. And at the end of the day, he came out.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Chris Barnes getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
16 yards.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. To throw, DeVito. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And that will be a first down.
Here we go, first down.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Now DeVito. That'll be taken in by Sampson. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another Salt Lake City first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
For a Salt Lake City first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Sampson. And he's into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Salt Lake City. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Riverhogs will take a 7-0 lead.
Shamrocks nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back in Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a first down.
13 yards on the play. And a Honolulu first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Throw on the run is complete, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's another.
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, here's Johnson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's to the sideline, and hauled in by Smith.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll take this one in. Roman Wilson, touchdown Shamrocks. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through, and the Shamrocks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Riverhogs offense and running back Dylan Sampson heading back onto the field. We'll see how much usage they want to give him here in Week 18. But he is the NFL's leader in receiving yards among running backs.
So he will be free top.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing is DeVito. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
He's 6. He's here through 16, but he did throw 28 touchdowns.
They'll give it to Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's good. 8 this play.
DeVito.
DeVito.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards. First down, Riverhogs.
Smart.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
He's in.
Okay, so they come to the line for first down and 10.
Finale of Week 18 that's going to be a game. Determine who's in. Whoever win that game wins the division.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice.
A lot of everybody else is in. We just want to see what they win that. What seed are
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here we go. Back is DeVito. Here comes the screen to Sampson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
Salt Lake City, first down.
Here we go. Back.
They run. They run.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Superstar tackle at that.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
You know Wilson picks.
Set, ready, set. On the handoff, this is
There it
Sampson.
is.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Right around the corner.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Ready? Here's DeVito. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
This thing already look like whoever make that mistake. Fuck around, throw the game.
On the ground, it's Sampson.
Damn.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Open man, and that's Tillman. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
We got nothing to do. We ain't going to the goal playoffs. We trying to just knock the person down.
Credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly.
So like it, they're going to finish
there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Feels like they needed that set this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
I'm ready for the playoffs. I'm ready to see what these guys going to do in the offseason.
And take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
16 different TVs. Oh, look at them. 16 different TVs and let these guys go again. 32 guys.
The Shamrock's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Whoever's the last team standing, they gonna get the pot.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson.
This will make this little pot real. Everybody really be tuning in.
All over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They good against the run when you fight the pass.
Quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Third down,
and 9.
Out of the gun, it's
Howard. There he is, Howard.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
DJ Giddens still got one more game, even though Austin ain't going to the playoffs since O'Connell got hurt. That hurt. You lose your quarterback, the season go down the drain. A real lot. Shit, we still can get that rushing title.
To throw, here's DeVito. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and will mark him down up beyond the 30.
That's good.
That's catch number 40 on the season for him. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Wow.
Back to throw.
A wild card game.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole. But that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Here we go. Honolulu got a chance to go to halftime with the lead. What you got, Howard? That's what y'all call him?
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd
we do.
and 4.
They're going to go play action with Howard.
Yes.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That one on the former first-rounder, Troy Fautanu.
Still 1st down.
What y'all doing?
Here comes a toss, right. Here comes Johnson. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
This team's hard to run.
From the gun, it's Howard. And into traffic, but taken in. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down.
There we go.
To throw is Howard. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Did your thing, we see you.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the
defense
field.
don't perform on his own.
Ready to
It's up to
get
you.
back to work.
Make sure you get that offensive scene.
Looking
If
to
you bite
build
my
on the
ass.
lead.
If you bite, oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Come on, set.
Toss to Sampson, running right. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line. The gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pass caught by Bond. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Ball resting on the 9.
First down and goal.
So even on the game, when he was in that last 25, when he was out there balling, that boy right there just he don't go down. He don't go down. He's
down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone. Now the offense will use their third and final.
Ain't nobody started in this bitch over 80. I wonder what his overall is. The C clowns. Vito, you 66, but you had a good year. 92. Yeah, that season overall. That's what I'm talking about. He's been putting in work. It's moral.
Timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half.
Like how Madden progressed these
From the
days.
1.
All you do is
Second
put
and
in
goal.
work whenever you up.
To throw, DeVito.
Oh, look
Look
at
to
that.
the end zone, and it's broken up.
Then hold on to it.
Couldn't
hold
space,
on
no
to it.
separation that time. That's
Right in
gonna
his
bring
hand.
it to
That's what
third
I'm talking.
and goal.
He won't.
Here we go, set. Ready?
He'll look to throw.
He did the he didn't catch those on that shit.
They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down.
Ready up.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Let's go. Yellow, 40, 52, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this is wow! The
Like
decision
that,
to
really,
go
really.
pays off. Touchdown, Riverhawks.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock,
Flag on you,
and they're
boy.
able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Out comes Slime for
Hey,
the
yo,
extra
nothing.
point. It's up.
See, a lot of these teams that's in the playoff, they're in the playoff
Will get
mode.
out in front, 17-7.
See, one team so far that's in the
They didn't
playoffs
leave much
that
time on
they
the
look
clock
good
to
with
put together a
18.
drive here at the end of the
Never
first
seen
half.
one.
And the kickoff's coming their way.
Billboard beat him.
The return
Closely.
starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
3 timeouts. Yeah, get some money. Get some money.
Howard to throw here on first down. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's second
and 10. Howard. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
That's
And that
that
is
15.
incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Thursday. That allows me to prep all the teams, all the 14 teams. Cover them like the media do. That's how I'm able to know everybody.
Scott, thank you, my friend.
From
back
the top to the
EA
bottom.
Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half.
Folks that can do some predictions. So you never know this shit.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Oh! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
It's been a good year for you, man. You get a chance to reset, reload. Hey, that's what y'all call it? You kidding me. Let's see what this.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
There it is. There it is. Come on, there you go, boy.
Into the hands of his receiver, Skoranek. 12 yards on that hookup. And that will be a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So
type of players and steal ball with
the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Let's put Mr. Will Howard on the spotlight. He ain't had the year he wanted to have, but it's overall 73, so it's overall better than DeVito. DeVito just put up better numbers.
He's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
16 more yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Okay.
First and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Howard.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
One down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different. But just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another.
Wilson balling out.
Honolulu. First down. First and 10 at the 32.
Play action. It's Howard.
We want Wilson again.
Downfield. It's Wilson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's good.
Take a look at his receiving.
Like real life.
Terrific.
Team.
Over 100
got a wide
yards
receiver
in this one.
Back to somebody that just, regardless of what they record is, they ball out every game.
On the move at the 14-yard line.
See the
It's first
rise.
and 10.
Wilson balls out.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Up second and 5.
On the toss, it's Johnson.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
Touchdown, Honolulu. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Shamrocks are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Shamrocks 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Just thinking out loud. Man, I think I got 2 female coaches. #1 seeds in both conferences.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Into the second.
Where that man go? Where that man go?
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Those classes stole wonderful job. Got Candy #1 spot in the national conference.
On first down, right back to Sampson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Bread and butter.
A gain there of 11. That's enough for a first down.
A couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Salt Lake City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
What a season for the beater. So he's the second quarterback with 30 or more touchdowns. So no South Florida from Houston.
Sly now.
MVP candidate. Got more than 30.
The kick is good.
Probably be on the quarterback with over 4,000 yards passing.
24-14 is their lead.
Team dominant. What a season for that rookie over in Portland.
Joey Sly.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
Defensive edge, man. Beast.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one, the kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
Come on, set.
Once again, it's Sampson. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Throwing is DeVito. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Joey Slye back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Shamrocks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
They need to start
making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. To the air, Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Howard.
There he is. There he is. There you go.
Down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain of 24 through the air, and that will be a first down.
It's one of the rookies off this Madden game. He went up there for that bitch. He went up there for that. They're still in this game. They're only down 2 scores.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Honestly, looks like he got more than 4 yards, dog.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Howard. As he throws and is...
I mean, the wide receiver got caught up in a route, man.
That one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways.
Throws it out.
We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Big time 3rd down. Come on, Honolulu.
Here's Howard.
Come on, Honolulu. There he is.
That throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Y'all not
The
going
Shamrocks
nowhere.
getting
Y'all
their
have
puncher out
anything to
there.
lose.
The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Riverhogs offense and running back Dylan Sampson heading back onto the field. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's good for a Salt Lake City. Here we go. Down.
They send the tight end in motion.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready?
A give, it's Sampson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
DeVito. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. To throw, here's DeVito. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Salt Lake City first down.
Here's Sampson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now, faking the give. Looking deep here for Tillman. And a nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
For a Honolulu first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, right back to Johnson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Right back to Wilson, he's got it again. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw for it with Howard. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Howard to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Howard back to the air one more time. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Honolulu, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again, it's Howard.
Gets
it away quickly.
Walk it in there, Toby.
And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Shamrocks. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
The Riverhogs offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive.
Good, all the way up to that
1st and
damn
10.
pass.
On the zone read, give to Sampson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the run to the right. Oh, he kept behind the line, and the ball is out. The defense has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Riverhounds offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now DeVito. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back, or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's DeVito. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Salt Lake City.
To throw, DeVito. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Black 40. Ready.
Back is DeVito. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
Yard gain. It's 4th down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Shamrocks offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. A pass taken in by Johnson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Honolulu first down.
To the air, Howard. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Throwing again, Howard. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll stick to the ground. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a second timeout called by the defense. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. Are they going to kick it now? Risk another play? Time will tell. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout here on the field. So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to win the game. And this one online, and it is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here we go. One final play. He'll air it out down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minutes, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad.